As the room grows quieter, you can let your thoughts slow down with it. Tonight, we are drifting into the soft and mysterious world of dreams, where the sleeping brain continues to tell gentle stories in the dark. There is no need to remember every detail. You can simply let the facts pass by. Like moonlight moving across a quiet floor, dreams are not random noise, even when they feel strange. They are one of the brain's most delicate ways of arranging memory, emotion, and imagination while the body rests. Most people dream several times each night, even if they do not remember it in the morning. The mind may travel through many small inner worlds before the eyes open. Dreaming often becomes more vivid during rapid eye movement sleep, called REM sleep. During this stage, the brain can look surprisingly awake, even while the body remains still. The eyes may move beneath the eyelids during REM sleep, as if they are following scenes inside the dream. No one knows exactly what each movement means, but it shows how active the sleeping mind can be. Your muscles are usually relaxed and quiet during REM sleep. This helps keep the body safe, while the dreaming brain explores places, people, and moments that are not really there. But dreams can also happen outside REM sleep. Some dreams from deeper sleep may feel simpler, softer, or more like thoughts than full stories. Across the night, sleep moves in cycles. As morning comes closer, REM sleep often becomes longer, which may be why dreams near waking can feel easier to remember. This is also why you might remember a dream when you wake suddenly. The dream is still close to the surface, like a ripple that has not faded yet. If your eyes feel heavy, you can let them close. The story will keep moving softly in the background. Dreams often borrow pieces from daily life. A room you saw, a voice you heard, or a feeling you carried may return in a new shape. The brain does not simply replay the day like a recording. It blends memories together, creating scenes that feel familiar and unfamiliar at the same time. This may be why a dream house can feel like your childhood home, your current room, and a place you have never visited. The sleeping brain is a quiet artist of mixtures. The hippocampus, a part of the brain involved in memory, is active during sleep. It helps sort experiences, though not always in a way that feels logical. Dreams may help the brain decide what matters. Small fragments from the day can be kept, softened, or quietly released. Some researchers think dreams help connect new experiences with older memories. A dream may place today's emotion beside something from years ago, without explaining why. That is one reason dreams can feel meaningful, even when the story is impossible. The feeling may be real, even when the scene is not. Dreams are often emotional because the sleeping brain gives special attention to feelings. Areas linked with emotion can be active, while areas linked with strict logic are quieter. This may be why dreams do not always question strange events. A street may turn into an ocean, and the dreaming mind simply continues. In waking life, we often ask whether something makes sense. In dreams, the mind may care more about mood, movement, and meaning than perfect order. You can let the facts drift past you. Nothing here needs to be held tightly. Dreams can be colorful, but not everyone remembers them that way. Some people report vivid colors, while others remember softer shapes, light, or atmosphere. People who grew up with black and white television were once more likely to report black and white dreams. This suggests that culture and memory can gently influence dream imagery. Many dreams include familiar faces. The brain seems to build dream characters from memories of people seen before, even briefly. A stranger in a dream may not be completely invented. Their face might come from a passing moment, stored quietly and reused later. Dreams can feel long, but many unfold over only a short part of sleep. Still, the sense of time inside a dream can stretch and bend. A few minutes of dreaming may contain a journey that feels much longer. The sleeping mind is not bound to time in the usual way. Some dreams fade almost instantly after waking. This happens because memory systems work differently during sleep and waking. When you wake, the brain shifts into another state. Unless the dream is written down or remembered carefully, it may dissolve like mist. Even strong dreams can vanish while brushing your teeth or reaching for a glass of water. The memory was there, but it was fragile. This is why dream journals can help people remember more dreams. Writing them down teaches the waking brain to notice the doorway between sleep and morning. There's no need to hold on to every detail now. You can simply rest while the doorway stays soft and quiet. Not everyone remembers dreams with the same frequency. Some people wake often during the night, giving dreams more chances to be noticed. Others sleep deeply and remember very little. This does not mean they are not dreaming. Stress, sleep timing, medication, alcohol, and irregular rest can all affect dream recall. The dream world changes with the body's rhythms. Dreams can also be influenced by what happens before sleep. A book, a conversation, or a gentle sound may leave a small trace. This is sometimes called dream incorporation. The brain may weave real sensations into the sleeping story. A quiet sound in the room might become rain in a dream. A blanket slipping away might become a cool breeze in an imagined place. The sleeping mind is always listening a little. It protects sleep by turning some outside signals into part of the dream. Dreams may help soften difficult feelings. During REM sleep, the brain can revisit emotional material in a different chemical state. Some scientists have suggested that this may help reduce the sharpness of certain emotions. The dream does not erase the feeling, but it may change its edges. This idea is still being studied, but it fits something many people know quietly. A problem can feel different after a night of sleep. Sometimes dreams bring no solution at all. They simply let the mind move around, a feeling without needing an answer. And sometimes, that is enough for the night. The brain does not need to solve everything before morning. Dreams are also linked with creativity. Because the sleeping mind connects ideas freely, it may find patterns waking thought would miss. Writers, scientists, musicians, and artists have all described inspiration from dreams. The dream may offer an image, a phrase, or a strange new combination. But creativity in dreams is gentle and unpredictable. It cannot be forced, only welcomed. A dream is like a lantern carried through a quiet forest. It lights some paths and leaves others hidden. If sleep is coming closer now, you do not need to follow every path. You can let the lantern move on without you. The brain continues its nighttime work whether you are watching or not. Memories settle, feelings loosen, and stories rise and fade. In this soft inner theater, the mind can visit old places, invent new ones, and return safely to the pillow. Dreams remind us that sleep is not empty. It is a quiet living process, filled with hidden motion, and as the night deepens, the dreaming brain keeps painting in the dark, one gentle image after another. Some dreams feel like small memories, while others feel like places made from pure emotion. A dream may begin with something ordinary, such as walking down a hallway, hearing a voice, or looking for a door. Then, without warning, the hallway may become a school, a station, or a road under stars. The dreaming brain is very good at changing the scene without stopping the story. It moves from one idea to another, the way clouds slowly change shape. One reason dreams feel strange is that the brain is not using its usual daytime rules. It is still active, but it is not checking every detail with the same careful attention. During many dreams, the prefrontal cortex is less active than it is when we are awake. This area helps with planning, self-control, and questioning whether something is real. When that part of the mind is quieter, unusual events may feel completely normal. You might fly above a city and never wonder how it began. At the same time, emotional parts of the brain can stay highly active. This gives dreams their strong moods, even when the events are difficult to explain. A dream may not be logical, but it can still feel deeply true. It may carry the shape of a feeling better than a waking sentence can. There is no need to analyze anything now. You can simply let each idea float by and soften. Some dreams return again and again. These are called recurring dreams, and many people have had them at some point in life. A recurring dream might involve being late, losing something, searching for a room, or finding yourself in a familiar place that keeps changing. The details may shift, but the feeling often stays the same. Scientists do not see recurring dreams as messages with one fixed meaning. They are more likely connected to repeated emotions, concerns, or memories. The brain keeps touching. When life changes, recurring dreams may also change. A dream that came often during stress may become less frequent when the mind feels safer. This does not mean dreams are simple codes. They are more like weather inside the mind, shaped by pressure, memory, and time. Some people dream about falling. This can happen as the body moves towards sleep, when the muscles relax and the brain briefly misreads the sensation. That sudden falling feeling is sometimes linked with a hypnic jerk. It is a small, normal body movement that can happen just as sleep begins. The feeling may startle you awake for a moment, but usually it is harmless and the night continues. Dreams of flying are also common. They may feel peaceful, exciting, or strangely natural, as if the body has always known how to move through air. No one can say exactly why flying appears so often in dreams. It may come from the brain's sense of motion, freedom, memory, or imagination. In sleep, the body is still, but the mind can move anywhere. It can rise above fields, drift over water, or pass silently between rooftops. If your body feels still and heavy now, that is all right. Stillness can be a quiet doorway into rest. Some dreams include the feeling of being unable to move. This can be connected with sleep paralysis, a state between sleep and waking. During REM sleep, the body usually keeps most muscles relaxed. Sometimes, a person becomes partly awake before that muscle relaxation has fully lifted. This can feel strange or frightening, especially if the mind is still carrying dream imagery. But sleep paralysis is a known sleep experience, and it usually passes quickly. For a bedtime story like this, we can hold the science gently. The body is designed to protect itself during dreaming, and sometimes the timing is simply imperfect. Most dreams are not dangerous events. They are experiences created inside a protected sleeping body. Dreams can include sound, touch, movement, and even taste or smell. Visual images are common, but dreams are not only pictures. Some people hear music in dreams. Others feel textures, weather, temperature, or the presence of someone nearby. Smell is less commonly remembered in dreams, but it can appear. A dream may carry the scent of rain, bread, smoke, flowers, or a childhood room. These sensations come from the brain's ability to simulate the world. The sleeping mind can create an experience without receiving it from the outside. In a way, every dream is a private virtual world. It is built from memory, sensation, and expectation. The world inside a dream may feel solid while it lasts. A wooden table may feel real, a stairway may seem stable, and a distant light may seem to belong somewhere. Then, when waking comes, the entire world disappears. Nothing has to be packed away or closed. You can let the facts disappear in the same way. They do not need to be stored or finished. Dreams often include places that do not exist in waking life. Many people have dream cities, dream houses, or dream landscapes that seem to return over time. A person may revisit the same impossible mall, beach, road, or neighborhood across different dreams. The place may feel familiar, even though it has no real address. This may happen because the brain builds dream settings from repeated memory patterns. It can combine known spaces into something that feels stable. A dream library might contain parts of a school, a train station, and a childhood hallway. The mind does not need blueprints to build a believable place. Some dream locations are shaped more by emotion than architecture. A narrow room may carry worry, while a wide open field may carry relief. This is part of what makes dreams so difficult to describe. The map is not just where things are, but how they feel. Children dream too, though their dreams may change as the brain develops. Very young children often report simpler dream images than older children and adults. As imagination, memory, and language grow, dreams can become more complex. The stories gain characters, movement, and longer emotional threads. Children may dream about animals more often than adults. This may reflect how important animals are in early imagination and stories. Over time, dreams begin to include more social situations. Friends, family, strangers, teachers, and co-workers may all appear in the sleeping mind. Dreams often reflect the social brain. Even in sleep, humans keep practicing connection, distance, recognition, and care. A conversation in a dream may be impossible to remember exactly, but the feeling of being understood, ignored, welcomed, or lost can remain. That feeling may stay after waking, like a faint color in the morning. It may fade slowly as daylight becomes stronger. If a dream leaves behind a mood, it does not always need interpretation. Sometimes the nervous system is simply finishing its nighttime work. Dreams may also help us rehearse possibilities. The brain can create situations that have not happened, allowing the mind to explore without real-world risk. Some theories suggest dreams may have helped humans practice threats in a safe inner space. But not every dream is a rehearsal for danger. Many dreams are quiet, ordinary, and almost domestic. They may involve cooking, walking, looking for clothes, meeting someone, or trying to get somewhere on time. The sleeping brain seems to care about daily life. It returns to small tasks, familiar rooms, and unfinished thoughts. This can make dreams feel beautifully human. Even in the depths of sleep, the mind may still be arranging the simple pieces of living. There's nothing you need to solve here. The dream world can remain soft, unfinished, and open. Some people become aware that they are dreaming while the dream continues. This is called lucid dreaming. In a lucid dream, a person may realize that the world around them is being created by the sleeping mind. Sometimes it can gently influence what happens next. Lucid dreams are more likely for some people than others. They may happen naturally, or they may be encouraged by certain habits and sleep awareness techniques. But even lucid dreams do not need to be controlled. Sometimes knowing you are dreaming is enough to make the dream feel calm and luminous. A lucid dream can be as simple as standing under a dream sky and understanding that the stars are made by your own mind. That thought can be peaceful. The brain, resting in darkness, is able to create light. Dreams show us that the mind is never only one thing. It remembers, imagines, protects, and plays even while the body lies still. And somewhere in the quiet cycles of sleep, the dream continues to form, dissolve, and form again. Dreams are not only a human mystery. Many animals appear to dream too, in their own quiet and wordless ways. Dogs may twitch their paws, move their eyes, or make soft sounds while sleeping. Cats may shift gently, as if following something only they can see. These movements often happen during REM sleep, the same stage linked with vivid dreaming in humans. The animal body rests, while the sleeping brain remains beautifully active. Scientists cannot ask animals what they dreamed, but they can study brain patterns. In some animals, sleeping brain activity can resemble patterns from waking experience. Rats, for example, have shown sleep activity connected to paths they explored while awake. It is as if the brain quietly retraces the shape of a place. This suggests that dreams, or dreamlike sleep activity, may help animals process memory. The sleeping brain may revisit the day without needing words. A bird learning a song may also show sleep activity related to song practice. Even in darkness, the brain may continue shaping sound. There is something gentle about this thought. Across the living world, sleep may carry little echoes of the day. A dog may dream of running. A bird may dream of music. A human may dream of a hallway filled with morning light. You can let these images drift by slowly. There's no need to follow them too closely. Dreams may be deeply connected to learning. When we sleep after practicing something new, the brain continues to organize that experience. This does not mean sleep is like studying in a strict way. It is softer than that. More like letting folded fabric loosen overnight. A new skill, a new route, or a new idea may become more stable after rest. The mind does some of its quiet work when we stop trying. This is one reason sleep matters so much for memory. The brain is not simply turned off. It is choosing, strengthening, and arranging. Dreams may sometimes reflect this process, though not directly. If you learn something difficult, your dream may not show the exact task. Instead, it may carry the feeling of effort, movement, discovery, or confusion. The dream speaks in images more often than explanations. A person studying the ocean may not dream of a textbook. They may dream of waves, blue rooms, or a map that keeps changing. A person learning a language may hear fragments of unfamiliar speech in sleep. The words may be imperfect, but the rhythm remains. Dreams often keep the emotional shape of learning. They hold the feeling, even when the details become strange. This is why dream science feels so close to poetry. The facts are real, but the experience is soft and symbolic. Some dreams are influenced by a memory from long ago. A face, a street, or a childhood object may return after many quiet years. The brain stores more than we can easily access while awake. Sleep may open side doors into old rooms of memory, a toy from childhood. The smell of a classroom or a staircase from an old house can appear without warning. The dream does not explain why it chose them. Maybe the memory was connected to a feeling. Maybe it was stirred by something small during the day, a color, a sound, or a passing thought can wake an old memory beneath the surface. Later, in sleep, it may rise in a new form. Dreams are often made from fragments. They do not need a complete memory to create a complete scene. A single window can become a house. A single voice can become a conversation. A single feeling can become an entire journey. If you are feeling sleepy now, you can let the journey continue without effort. The words can become part of the room around you. Some people dream in very clear images. Others dream more in thoughts, impressions, or emotions. There is no single correct way to dream. The sleeping mind uses whatever materials it has. People who are blind can also dream. Those who lost sight later in life may still have visual images in dreams. People who are born blind often dream with sound, touch, movement, emotion, and spatial awareness. Their dream worlds can be rich without needing sight. This reminds us that dreams are not just pictures. They are experiences made by the whole mind. A dream can be the feeling of walking through space. It can be the sound of a familiar voice, the warmth of sunlight, or the sense that someone is nearby. The brain can create presence without showing every detail. It can make a place feel real through atmosphere alone. That is also why some dreams are hard to describe after waking. They were not built from words. They were built from nearness, distance, weight, sound, and mood. Morning language can only carry part of them back. Dream research often depends on people waking from sleep and reporting what they remember. In sleep laboratories, researchers can observe sleep stages, brain waves, breathing, and eye movement. But the dream itself remains private. Science can study its doorway, its timing, and its patterns, but the inner room belongs to the dreamer. This makes dreams both scientific and personal. They are brain events, but they are also intimate experiences. No machine can fully enter another person's dream. It can only listen from outside. while the sleeper travels within. And perhaps that privacy is part of their softness. Dreams are among the few places no one else can fully follow. Some dreams are clear and memorable, while others are pale and distant. A dream may stay with you for years or vanish before your feet touch the floor. The dreams we remember are not always the most important ones. They are simply the ones that crossed into waking memory. Many dreams may do their work silently and disappear. Like stars hidden by daylight, they were still there. There is no need to catch every dream. Sleep does not require an audience. The brain can dream, sort, soften, and restore without being watched. You can rest without keeping track. As the night moves on, dreams may become longer and more detailed. The sleeping mind may wander through many small worlds before morning. Some worlds last only a moment. Others seem to have their own weather, history, and roads. And when they fade, they leave only a trace, a feeling that something happened somewhere inside the dark. That trace may be enough. A dream does not need to be remembered to have been real to the sleeping mind. It rose, changed, and dissolved. Then the night made room for another, and softly, without hurry, the mind continued its quiet work beneath the surface of sleep. Some dreams feel calm, and some dreams feel unsettled. Both kinds can belong to the same sleeping mind. Even unpleasant dreams may have a gentle scientific explanation. The brain may be working with stress, memory, uncertainty, or a feeling that was not finished during the day. A difficult dream does not mean something bad will happen. It is usually the mind arranging emotional material while the body remains safe in bed. The dreaming brain often uses symbols without trying to be symbolic. A closed door may simply carry the feeling of being blocked. A long road may carry the feeling of waiting. A rising tide may carry the feeling of being surrounded by too much at once. These images do not always need a hidden meaning. Sometimes the mind speaks in atmosphere because atmosphere is what it has. Dreams can make emotions visible. They can turn worry into weather, memory into architecture, and hope into light. There is no need to understand every image. You can let them pass like reflections on dark water. Many people notice that dreams become more intense during stressful times. This may happen because the brain is processing more emotional information than usual. When waking life feels full, sleep may have more material to sort through. The dream world becomes busier because the mind has carried more into the night. But dreams can also become gentler when the body feels safe and rested. Regular sleep, calm routines, and quiet evenings may soften the tone of dreaming. The brain responds to rhythm. Going to sleep and waking at steady times can help sleep become deeper and more predictable. Dreams do not exist separately from the body. They are shaped by breathing, hormones, temperature, light, and the nervous system. A warm room, a heavy meal, or a restless night can change sleep. In small ways, these things can also change the dreams that rise from it. Even sleeping position may influence the way the body feels during dreams. A slight pressure, a turned shoulder, or a covered arm can become part of the story. The dream may not know it began from the body. It simply transforms sensation into meaning. A cool room might become a mountain path. A sound outside might become a train passing far away. The sleeping mind protects rest by weaving the world into sleep. It is not always trying to wake you. If your thoughts are slowing down, that is perfectly fine. You can let the science become soft around the edges. Dreams are also affected by light. Morning light can gently bring the brain toward waking, making dreams easier to remember. This may be why some dreams feel brighter near dawn. The body is already beginning to return to the day. The hormone melatonin helps signal darkness to the body. It does not create dreams by itself, but it belongs to the larger rhythm of sleep. As night deepens, the brain moves through patterns of lighter sleep, deeper sleep, and REM sleep. Dreams can rise from different parts of this quiet cycle. Deep sleep is important for physical restoration. REM sleep is often linked with vivid dreaming, emotion, and certain kinds of memory processing. Both are part of a healthy night. Sleep is not one single state, but a slow passage through several inner landscapes. A person does not need to remember dreams for sleep to be working. Forgotten dreams may still belong to a healthy sleeping brain. In fact, forgetting dreams may be normal. The brain may not be designed to carry every night's story into morning. Dreams are temporary by nature. They arrive without asking and leave without leaving many footprints. Some people remember dreams more often when they wake during or soon after REM sleep. The timing of waking matters. If an alarm interrupts a dream, the memory may come through sharply. If waking happens more gradually, the dream may fade before it is caught. This is one reason a dream can feel vivid for a few seconds, then disappear completely. The bridge between sleep and waking is very narrow. You can let that bridge stay quiet now. There's nowhere you need to cross. Some dreams feel as if they contain deep wisdom. Others feel silly, tangled, or impossible. Both kinds are normal. The sleeping brain is not trying to produce a perfect story. It is more like a garden at night. Some paths are clear, and others are covered with leaves. In dreams, memory does not always respect time. A person from childhood may stand beside someone you met yesterday. The brain may bring together people who never met in waking life. It is not concerned with history in the same way. Instead, it may connect them through feeling. Two people may appear together because they both carry comfort, distance, pressure, or curiosity. Dreams can combine different ages of the self. You may feel like an adult and a child at the same time. This happens because memory is layered. The mind can return to earlier versions of life while still carrying the present. In that way, dreams can feel like time folded gently. Past and present rest beside each other for a while. A childhood kitchen may open into a modern city. A school hallway may lead into your current home. The dream does not need to explain the transition. It simply continues, trusting the feeling more than the map. There is no need to keep track of the map. You can let each room dissolve before the next one appears. Dreams may sometimes help people approach emotions indirectly. A feeling that is too large in waking life may appear in sleep as a scene. This indirectness can make dreams strange, but also gentle. The mind may touch something difficult without naming it directly. Sleep gives the brain a different chemical environment. Some stress chemistry is lower during REM sleep, which may allow memories to be revisited with less sharpness. Researchers are still studying how this works. But many signs suggest that sleep and dreaming are connected to emotional balance. A night of sleep can make a feeling less raw. The situation may remain the same, but the nervous system meets it differently. Dreams may be part of that softening. They are not magic. but they are one way the brain moves through experience. The mind is always trying to keep you whole. Even its strange nighttime stories may belong to that quiet effort. Some dreams are ordinary because ordinary life matters. The brain may dream of dishes, messages, shoes, doors, errands, or familiar rooms. These simple dreams can seem unimportant, but daily life is made from small, repeated moments. The sleeping mind may be sorting the texture of living. It may not need grand images to do meaningful work. A dream about looking for a key may not be dramatic. It may simply carry the feeling of searching. A dream about missing a bus may carry the feeling of timing, pressure, or transition. The dream uses simple objects because simple objects are close to us. Dreams often choose what is emotionally available, not what is impressive. A quiet object can hold a large feeling. That is why a cup, a window, or a pair of shoes can feel strangely important in a dream. The waking mind might laugh at it later. But during the dream, the feeling was real, and feelings are part of the science too. The brain is not only a machine of information, but a living system of care, memory, and response. You can rest inside that thought for a moment. The mind is doing enough without needing your help. Some dreams include people we have lost touch with. They may appear unchanged, older, younger, or somehow outside of time. This can happen because the brain stores social memories deeply. Voices, faces, gestures, and emotional impressions may remain for many years. A dream meeting does not always mean we were thinking about that person directly. The memory may have been connected to another feeling. Perhaps the dream needed their face to carry warmth, distance, regret, or comfort. The sleeping brain chooses from a vast library. The library is not perfectly organized. It is more like shelves in moonlight, where old pages open by themselves. Sometimes a dream can bring a peaceful feeling after seeing someone from the past. Sometimes it leaves only a quiet ache. Either way, it is part of the mind's natural movement. Memory does not disappear just because waking life has moved on. Dreams can remind us that the brain keeps many rooms. Some are visited often, and some are open only once in a long while. As sleep continues, those rooms may open and close without effort. You do not need to enter each one. Let the doors remain gentle. Let the hallways grow dim. The science of dreams is still incomplete, and that is part of its beauty. Researchers can measure sleep stages, brain activity, and memory changes, but the feeling of a dream can never be fully placed on a chart. It belongs to the private weather of the sleeper. Dreams sit at the edge of what science can describe and what experience can only feel. They are biological, emotional, and deeply personal. They come from cells, signals, and rhythms. They also come as oceans, houses, voices, and skies. Both are true at the same time. The brain is physical, and the mind is full of images. Tonight, that can be a peaceful thought. Inside the resting body, an entire world can appear, glow softly, and fade. And when it fades, nothing is lost. The night simply makes room for the next quiet dream. Some dreams seem to arrive from nowhere, but they often have quiet roots in waking life. A tiny moment from the day can become the seed of a dream. It may be something you barely noticed, like a sound in a hallway or the color of the evening sky. Sleep gives small things room to grow. A passing thought can become a landscape, and a brief feeling can become a story. Researchers sometimes call this the day residue effect. It means recent experiences can appear in dreams. Though often changed and blended, the dream may not show the day exactly. It may take one small piece and place it inside a completely different world. A conversation at work might become a dream about searching through a library. A walk in the rain might become an ocean road beneath silver clouds. The brain is not copying life, it is reimagining it, while memory and emotion settle into new patterns. There is no need to hold on to the science too tightly. You can let it move slowly, like water under a bridge. Dreams can also include memories from several days before. Some studies suggest that dream material may return after a delay, not only from the most recent day. This is sometimes called the dream lag effect. A moment may disappear for a while, then quietly return in sleep several nights later. It is as if memory has tides. Some pieces rise quickly, while others come back after moving in the dark for a time. The sleeping brain may revisit experiences when they are ready to connect with something else. Memory is not stored like a row of boxes. It is more like a soft web. One sound, image, or feeling can pull gently on many others. That is why dreams may seem surprising. They reveal connections the waking mind did not notice. A dream can place a childhood street beside a recent conversation. It can mix an old song with a new worry. Inside the dream, the combination may feel natural. Only after waking does it seem strange. Sleep allows the mind to connect without asking permission from logic. It follows association, emotion, rhythm, and memory. This free movement may help explain why dreams can sometimes feel creative. They bring distant ideas close together. The chemist, Auguste Kikulet, famously described a dreamlike image that helped him think about the ring structure of benzene. Whether every detail of the story is exact, it remains a powerful example of dreaming and imagination touching science. Other creative people have described melodies, images, and inventions arriving through dreams. The sleeping mind can make unusual combinations because it is less guarded, but most dreams do not need to become discoveries. Their quiet work may be only for the dreamer. A dream can be valuable even if it is forgotten. It may have helped the brain sort a feeling without leaving a clear memory behind. If you are drifting now, you do not need to bring anything back. Forgotten dreams can still belong to a restful night. Some dreams have a special feeling of repetition. A person may dream again and again about searching, traveling, arriving late, or trying to speak. These themes are common because human life often returns to similar feelings. We search, we wait, we prepare, we lose, we find, and we begin again. The details change because life changes, but the emotional shape may stay familiar. A dream about being unprepared may not be about one single event. It may simply carry the feeling of wanting more time. A dream about losing a path may carry the feeling of transition. The mind turns an inner state into a place to walk through. Dreams give feelings a body. They allow an emotion to become a road, a room, a staircase, or a sky. This is one reason dream images can be so memorable. They let us see what we usually only feel. Still, dreams do not always need interpretation. Sometimes, a dream is just the brain moving softly through its own weather. You can let each image be simple. A road can be a road, and a sky can be a sky. Dreams may also be shaped by expectations. If someone thinks often about a certain place or subject, that material may be more likely to appear during sleep. People who play a game for many hours may dream in patterns from that game. Musicians may hear music, and athletes may dream of movement. This does not mean the brain is trapped in the day. It means the brain continues touching what has been practiced. Repeated experience leaves strong traces. Sleep may return to those traces and smooth them into memory. Sometimes, after learning something new, the dream is not pleasant or unpleasant. It is simply busy. A person may dream of pieces that do not fit together yet. This may reflect the brain working with information that is still fresh. After enough time and rest, the same subject may feel easier. Sleep helps the mind make space around what was once difficult. The body learns in sleep too. Movement, coordination, and timing can improve after rest. Dreams may not directly teach the body, but they belong to the same nighttime system. Memory, movement, and feeling all pass through sleep in their own way. The sleeping brain is quiet, but not idle. It is more like a workshop, but the lights turn low. Inside that workshop, tools are put away. Notes are sorted. Edges are softened. And while this happens, dreams may rise like sparks in the dark. There is nothing you need to fix tonight. The workshop can stay open without your attention. Some dreams include impossible spaces. A small room may contain an entire city, or a door may open into a forest. This happens because the brain does not build dream space the way architects build real space. It creates the feeling of place as needed. A dream room only needs enough detail to be believed. The rest can remain unfinished. If you turn around in a dream, the world may change behind you. The sleeping mind paints reality moment by moment. This is similar to waking perception in one gentle way. Even while awake, the brain is always constructing experience from signals and expectations. Dreams show this construction more openly. Without the full guidance of the outside world, the mind becomes its own landscape. It can create light without sunlight. It can create voices without sound in the room. It can create distance, motion, and touch while the body rests quietly beneath blankets. This is not a flaw. It is one of the brain's most remarkable abilities. The same organ that helps you read a face, remember a path, and imagine tomorrow can also make a world in sleep. Dreams are imagination with the lights lowered. They are memory freed from the usual walls. Some dream worlds feel unstable, but others feel rich and complete. A person may wake with the sense of having visited somewhere real. That feeling can linger even when the details fade. The mood remains after the dream has lost its shape. A dream can leave behind calm, wonder, sadness, or curiosity. It can color the first minutes of morning, then waking life slowly returns. The room becomes the room again, and the pillow becomes only a pillow. There is comfort in that return. The mind travels far, but the body stays here. Night after night, the brain practices this gentle journey. It leaves the waking world, creates another, and comes back. Most of the time, this happens so naturally that we barely notice. Sleep carries us across and brings us home. If your thoughts are becoming lighter now, you can let them be light. The dream science can become part of the quiet. Some dreams are influenced by what the body needs. Thirst, warmth, cold, or the need to wake can enter the dream indirectly. A person who is thirsty may dream of searching for water. A person who hears an alarm may dream of bells, phones, or distant music. The brain sometimes tries to explain body signals without waking fully. It turns sensation into story. This can help sleep continue for a little longer. The dream absorbs the signal and gives it a place. Of course, if the signal is strong enough, waking comes. The body has its own wisdom. Dreams and the body are always in conversation. One sends signals, and the other answers in images. A heartbeat may become suspense. A relaxed body may become floating. Slow breathing may become waves. Warmth may become sunlight in an imagined room. The boundary between body and dream is soft. Sleep makes them part of one gentle system. And now, as the night continues, the mind may keep building its quiet worlds. Some will be bright and strange. Some will be simple and almost forgotten. Each one rises from the same resting brain, then fades back into the deep. And beneath them all, sleep keeps doing its ancient work, softly and patiently, one dream at a time. Dreams can feel private, but they are also part of a very old human story. For as long as people have slept, they have wondered about the worlds that appear in the night. Long before modern sleep laboratories, dreams were remembered, shared, painted, and written down. Ancient cultures often treated dreams as meaningful experiences. Some saw them as messages, warnings, stories from the soul, or visits from another realm. Today, science studies dreams through the brain and body. But the old sense of wonder has not completely disappeared. A dream is still something mysterious, even when we understand part of its biology. It is made inside the brain, but it can feel larger than the brain. That quiet mystery is part of why dreams are so comforting to think about at night. They remind us that the mind has hidden rooms. You do not need to open every room now. You can simply pass by them gently. Modern dream research changed when scientists began studying sleep more carefully in the 20th century. Researchers discovered that sleep is not one flat state. It has stages, rhythms, and repeating cycles that move through the night. The discovery of REM sleep helped reshape the science of dreaming. It showed that the sleeping brain could become highly active during certain periods. This was surprising because sleep had often been imagined as simple rest. Instead, scientists found a living landscape of brain activity. The body rests, repairs, regulates, and protects. The brain changes its patterns, sometimes becoming quiet, sometimes bright with internal motion. Dreams are part of that landscape. They are not separate from sleep, but woven into its changing rhythms. A sleeping person may look still from the outside. Inside, the brain may be creating a street, a voice, a storm, or a sky full of birds. There is something peaceful about that contrast. Stillness outside, movement inside. Dreams can sometimes feel more visual than waking thought. They may arrive as scenes rather than sentences. You may not think, I am standing in a garden. You may simply be there, surrounded by leaves and light. This is because the brain can simulate perception during sleep. It can create the feeling of seeing, hearing, and moving through a world. The visual areas of the brain can be active during dreaming. This may help explain why dream images can feel so vivid, but dreams do not require perfect detail. Often, the brain gives just enough information for the scene to feel complete. A dream face may be known without being sharply seen. A dream room may feel familiar without having clear walls. The mind fills in what it needs. it does not always draw every corner. This is similar to how memory works. We often remember the meaning and feeling of a place more than every exact object inside it. Dreams use that softness. They build worlds from suggestion, memory, and mood. If your thoughts are softening too, you can let them do that. Nothing here needs to be precise. Some dreams include words on pages, signs, or screens. Yet reading in dreams can be unstable. Letters may shift when you look away and look back. A sentence may feel understood, even if the words are unclear. This may happen because dreaming does not use attention and language in exactly the same way as waking life. The brain may create the feeling of reading without maintaining stable text. It gives the dream what it needs for the story to continue. Clocks can also behave strangely in dreams. Time may be present as a feeling, but not as a reliable measurement. You may feel that hours have passed, while the dream itself may have taken only a short time. Dream time is flexible and deeply subjective. This flexibility can make dreams feel magical. The mind can compress, stretch, skip, and return without effort. A dream may begin in the middle, with no clear beginning at all. You are simply already there. The sleeping mind does not always need an introduction. It opens the scene and lets the feeling carry you forward. Dreams can contain memory without context. You may know something in a dream without knowing how you know it. A person may be your friend in the dream, even if you have never seen them before. A place may feel like home, even if it is impossible. This is called dream knowledge by some researchers and writers. It is the strange certainty that exists inside the dream world. The dream gives you information, and you accept it. There is no need for proof. That acceptance helps the dream remain smooth. If the waking mind questioned every detail, the dream might fall apart. This is one reason lucid dreaming is unusual. The mind becomes aware of the dream while still remaining inside it. Most dreams are not lucid. They are lived from within, like stories that do not know. They are stories, and that may be part of their beauty. For a little while, the dream is simply the world. There is no need to become aware of anything right now. You can let awareness grow quiet and spacious. Some people experience false awakenings. This happens when someone dreams that they have woken up. They may dream of getting out of bed, checking a phone, opening curtains, or beginning the morning. Then they wake and realize the morning had not truly started. False awakenings can feel very realistic because they often take place in familiar rooms. The dream uses the shape of ordinary waking life. A bedroom in a dream may be almost correct, but with small differences. A window may be in the wrong place, or the light may feel unusual. The brain is very good at creating the familiar. It can make a room believable from memory alone. False awakenings show how thin the edge can be between dreaming and waking. The mind can imitate the morning before the morning arrives, but usually there is nothing to fear in this. It is simply another example of the brain's quiet creativity during sleep. The mind practices waking, just as it practices walking through impossible cities. Some dreams are influenced by expectation before sleep. If a person gently thinks about a question or image, it may appear later in some form. This is sometimes called dream incubation. It is the old and simple idea of planting a thought before sleep. Science has explored this in different ways. The results are not perfect or guaranteed, but intention can sometimes shape dream content. A that person might look at a picture before bed and later dream of a related place, color, or mood. The dream may not obey the request exactly. It may answer sideways, through symbol, feeling, or unexpected scenery. Dreams are not machines. They are more like weather systems inside memory. You can plant a thought, but the night decides how it grows. Some newer research has explored whether gentle sounds during sleep can influence dreaming. Certain cues, used carefully, may affect memory processing during sleep. This does not mean dreams can be fully controlled from the outside. The sleeping brain is selective and protective. It receives some signals and ignores others. It keeps the sleeper mostly separate from the waking world. That separation is important. Sleep needs a boundary. Dreams happen behind that boundary, where the mind can work without the full brightness of day. As you listen, you can let your own boundary become softer. The outside world can move farther away. Dreams sometimes contain impossible physics. You may breathe underwater, walk through walls, or move without touching the ground. The dream does not calculate whether these things can happen. It follows the feeling of the scene. In waking life, gravity is constant. In dreams, gravity can become emotional. A light feeling may become floating. A heavy feeling may become slow movement. A wish to escape may become flying. A feeling of being stuck may become thick air or endless stairs. The brain turns inner states into outer worlds. It makes emotion into space. This is why dreams can be so powerful without being realistic. They do not need accuracy to feel true. Still, many dreams are not dramatic at all. Some are quiet and ordinary, like folding clothes, walking through a store, or waiting for someone. These ordinary dreams remind us that the brain is intimate with daily life. It returns to the small things because small things fill our days. A dream does not need oceans or stars to matter. It can be made from a table, a window, and a feeling. The sleeping mind is gentle with the ordinary. It gives everyday life another form, and then, just as gently, it lets that form disappear. There is no need to carry any of this forward. You can let each fact fade after it arrives. Dreams are one of the ways the brain shows its quiet independence. When the world is dark, it still creates light. When the body is still, it still creates motion. When the room is silent, it still creates voices, music, and wind. The sleeping mind is not empty, it is softly alive. And somewhere in the night, beneath blankets and slow breathing, the dream world continues to open and close, like a book read by moonlight. Dreams can sometimes feel like stories, but they do not always follow the rules of stories. A waking story usually has a beginning, a middle, and an end. A dream may begin in the middle of a feeling, with the background already understood. You may know you are on a journey, even if you never saw it begin. You may know you are looking for someone, even if no one explained why. The dreaming mind gives meaning before it gives details. It lets the feeling arrive first and the scenery gathers around it. This is why dreams can feel complete while they are happening. They do not need to explain themselves from the outside. A dream can make a whole world feel familiar in only a second. It can give you history without memory, and purpose without words. When you wake, that certainty often disappears. The dream that felt so meaningful may become hard to describe. This does not make the dream false. It only means it belonged to a different state of mind. There is no need to describe anything perfectly now. You can let the words move softly and then fade. Some dreams are shaped by emotion more than by event. A quiet dream can feel powerful because of the mood it carries. You might dream of standing beside a lake at dusk. Nothing much happens, yet the dream stays with you because the stillness felt important. Other dreams are full of movement but leave almost no feeling behind. The brain can create activity without deep emotional weight. Dreams are not measured only by what happens in them. They are also measured by atmosphere, tone, and the invisible pressure of feeling. This is part of what makes dream memory so delicate. You may forget the plot, but remember the color of the air. You may forget the people, but remember the sense of waiting. You may forget the place, but remember whether it felt safe. The emotional memory of a dream can remain longer than the visual memory. The mind holds feelings in a different way than it holds images. A dream can leave a soft trace across the morning. It may change the mood of waking before you even know why. Then the day begins to fill with ordinary light. The dream moves farther back, like a shoreline scene from a boat. Dreams can sometimes include memory of other dreams. You may return to a place that exists only in sleep and recognize it while dreaming. This can feel strange after waking. The place was not real in the waking world, but inside the dream it had a history. The sleeping brain can build its own continuity. It can create repeated landscapes, repeated doorways, and repeated rules. A dream city may have neighborhoods that return over time. A dream house may have rooms that seem to change and remain the same. These repeated places may come from memory networks that the brain uses again and again. They are not fixed places, but familiar patterns. The mind is always building from what it has built before. Even imagination has habits. If your thoughts are becoming quiet, you can let them have habits too. Breathing in, breathing out, resting deeper. Some dreams feel cinematic, almost like watching a film. Others feel more like being inside a thought. In some dreams, you may see yourself from the outside. In others, you look through your own eyes. The perspective can shift without warning. One moment you are walking down a path, and the next you are watching yourself from above. This flexibility shows how dreams are not tied to the body in the same way waking perception is. The dream self is made inside the mind. The body remains in bed, but the sense of self can move freely. It can float, change, observe, or become younger. Sometimes people dream they are someone else. The dream may carry another body, another voice, or another life. The brain is capable of imagining identity from within. It can create the feeling of being, not just a feeling of seeing. This may be connected to the brain's ability to understand other minds. Humans are social creatures, and we often imagine what others feel. Dreams can use that ability in strange and gentle ways. They let the mind try on different positions in the world. Most of the time, these changes are not deliberate. They simply happen, and the dream continues. The dream self can be fluid because sleep loosens the boundaries of waking identity. The mind can explore without needing a stable mirror. And yet, even in strange dreams, something familiar often remains. A feeling of, I am here. Moving through this, that small sense of being may continue through many changing scenes. It is like a quiet thread through the night. You can let that thread loosen now, Nothing needs to be held tightly. Dreams may help the brain practice social situations. Many dreams include conversations, misunderstandings, reunions, or moments of connection. Even when the setting is impossible, the social feeling may be familiar. Wanting to be heard, wanting to find someone, wanting to belong. The brain spends much of waking life understanding other people. It makes sense that sleep would also touch these patterns. A dream conversation may not have clear words, but the emotional exchange can feel very real. Someone may look at you kindly in a dream, and that kindness may remain after waking. Someone may turn away, and the feeling may linger too. Dreams use faces and voices to carry emotion. They borrow people from memory, then place them in new emotional arrangements. This does not always mean the dream is about that person. Sometimes the person is part of the language the mind is using. A teacher may carry the feeling of evaluation. A friend may carry the feeling of ease. A stranger may carry the feeling of uncertainty. The sleeping brain chooses its characters from a vast inner cast. Some are familiar, and some are only partly known. Even a dream crowd can feel meaningful. A station, a market, or a theater full of people can carry the feeling of being surrounded. The brain can create social space as easily as physical space. It builds nearness and distance, welcome and separation. This is one reason dreams can feel so human. They are full of the same gentle needs that shape waking life: to be safe, to be seen, to find the way home. There is no need to go anywhere now. The room is quiet, and the story can keep moving on its own. Some dreams may be influenced by memory consolidation. The process of stabilizing and integrating memories. Sleep helps the brain decide which connection should become stronger. This process does not happen only in dreams. It happens across sleep, in deep rhythms of brain activity. During certain stages of sleep, slow waves move through the brain. These rhythms are linked with restoration and memory processing. REM sleep has its own patterns, more active and irregular. It is often connected with emotional memory and vivid internal experience. A healthy night needs a balance of different sleep stages. Each stage offers something the brain and body can use. Dreams may be the part we notice most because they feel like stories. But beneath the stories, deeper processes are always moving. The body repairs tissue, balances hormones, supports immune function, and regulates energy. Sleep is quiet. Work on many levels. Dreams are only one window into that work. They are the glowing window, the one with moving shadows. Behind the window, the whole house is resting. This can be a comforting thought. Even when dreams are strange, sleep itself is organized and purposeful. The brain has evolved with sleep over millions of years. Dreaming, in some form, may be part of that ancient rhythm. No one fully knows why consciousness changes so beautifully in sleep. But we know it does, night after night. A person lies down in one world, then enters another without moving. The journey is ordinary and astonishing at the same time. You have done it thousands of times. So has nearly every sleeping creature under the dark. Dreams are personal, but sleep is shared across life. Birds, mammals, and perhaps many other beings carry their own nighttime rhythms. The planet itself becomes a field of sleeping minds. In homes, forests, oceans, nests, and burrows, brains move through darkness. A whale may rest with part of its brain alert. A cat may curl into warmth. A bird may sleep on a branch while the night air moves around it. Human dreams belong to this larger sleep of the world. We are not separate from the ancient pattern. When we dream, we join a rhythm older than language. A rhythm of darkness, restoration, memory, and return. The thought can be simple and soft. Sleep is something life learned long before us, and each night we enter it again. Some dreams are forgotten because forgetting protects the day. If we remembered every dream clearly, waking life might feel crowded. The brain may allow most dreams to fade so the morning can begin cleanly. Only a few images cross over. A remembered dream is like a shell found after the tide has gone out. It suggests the ocean, but it is not the ocean itself. Most of the night remains unseen. The dream ocean moves, glimmers, and withdraws. That hiddenness can be peaceful. Not everything the mind does must become conscious. Some work is allowed to stay quiet. Some healing is allowed to happen without being named. You can allow that too. There is no need to watch the whole night. Dreams come and go whether we understand them or not. They belong to the soft intelligence of sleep. A dream may rise from memory, emotion, sensation, or pure association. It may carry meaning, or it may simply move through the mind like weather. Either way, it is part of the sleeping brain's natural life. And now, as the facts grow slower, you can let the dream world remain gentle and far away. The mind can wander without needing a destination. The night can continue without needing an answer. Somewhere behind closed eyes, images may gather and dissolve. A road, a room, a voice, a small light in the distance, and beneath it all, the body rests, steady and quiet, held by the long and ancient rhythm of sleep. There is a special kind of dreamlike experience that can happen just as sleep is beginning. It is called the hypnagogic state, the soft borderland between waking and sleeping. In this state, thoughts can become images before you fully realize you are dreaming. A person may see drifting shapes, hear a brief sound, or feel as if they are floating. These moments can be quick, gentle, and easy to forget. The mind is not fully awake, but it is not fully asleep either. It is crossing a quiet bridge. Many people have had tiny dream scenes while falling asleep. A face appears, a word forms, or a landscape opens for just a second. Then it fades, and sleep takes over more completely. The doorway closes without making a sound. This borderland can show how smoothly the brain moves into dreaming. Dreams do not always begin with a clear start. Sometimes they grow out of ordinary thoughts. A thought becomes an image. The image becomes a place, and the place becomes a dream. You can let your own thoughts become softer now. They do not need sharp edges. Another dreamlike state can happen near waking. This is called the hypnopompic state, the gentle border between sleep and morning. In this state, parts of a dream may remain as the waking world returns. The room is real again, but the dream may still glow faintly. A person may wake with an image, a phrase, or a feeling still present. For a few seconds, Sleep and waking overlap. This overlap can make dreams feel especially vivid. The brain is close enough to waking memory to carry part of the dream across, but the memory can still fade quickly. Dream recall is often fragile because the brain is changing states. The chemicals and rhythms of sleep are different from waking. When the brain shifts, the dream may lose its place. This is why a dream can feel unforgettable for one moment, then vanish almost completely. It is not a failure of attention. It is simply the nature of dreams. They are made for the night more than the day. There is no need to remember this perfectly. You can let the facts pass by like quiet clouds. Some people remember more dreams after sleeping a little longer in the morning. This may happen because REM sleep often becomes longer in the later part of the night. Early sleep contains more deep sleep. Later sleep tends to include more extended REM periods, where vivid dreams are more common. This is why a slow morning can feel full of dreams. The brain may drift through several bright dream scenes before waking fully. Short sleep can reduce the chance of remembering dreams. If the night is cut off too early, the later dream-rich periods may be shortened. This does not mean every dream needs a long night. Dreams can appear in many parts of sleep, but a full night gives the brain more room. It allows sleep cycles to unfold in their natural order. Sleep is rhythmic, like breathing in a larger form. It rises, deepens, lightens, and rises again. Dreams are carried by that rhythm. They appear, change, and dissolve as the brain moves through the night. Some dreams are made from very recent thoughts. Others seem to come from older memories, touched lightly by the present. A memory from years ago might appear because something today carried the same emotional tone. The brain notices patterns that waking attention may miss. You may dream of an old classroom after feeling tested. You may dream of a childhood road after thinking about change. The dream does not explain the connection. It simply places the feeling into a scene. This is one reason dreams can feel meaningful without being clear. They often speak in the language of association. A dream image may be a meeting point for many memories. One door, one room, or one sky can carry several layers at once. The brain is always connecting. In sleep, those connections can become visible in strange and beautiful ways. If your mind is wandering, that is perfectly fine. Wandering is part of the night. Dreams may also help the brain loosen the grip of rigid thinking. During sleep, ideas can meet without the usual boundaries. A problem that feels stuck in waking life may become more flexible after rest. The dream itself may not solve it, but sleep can change the mental landscape. This is why people sometimes say they will sleep on a decision. They may not expect a dream answer, only a softer mind in the morning. Sleep can reduce emotional intensity and improve perspective. A feeling that was sharp at night may feel more manageable after rest. Dreams may be one part of that process. They allow the brain to revisit experience in a different way. Not every dream is profound. Some dreams are scattered, ordinary, or even funny. That is also part of dreaming. The brain does not need every night story to be important. A dream about looking for socks, missing an elevator, or feeding an imaginary animal can still belong to healthy sleep. The mind is free to be strange when no one is watching. It can try combinations that waking life would never choose. This freedom can feel peaceful. It means sleep does not have to perform. You do not have to perform either. You can simply listen, or not listen, and rest. Dreams may sometimes include memories of places more than people. A landscape can be the main character of a dream. A quiet beach, a dim hallway, a snowy field, or a city at sunset may hold the whole feeling of the night. The brain has strong systems for remembering space. We use them while awake to move through rooms, streets, and familiar paths. During sleep, those systems can help build dream environments. The mind creates places to hold experience. Some dream places are open and wide. Others are narrow, hidden, or maze-like. The shape of the place may match the emotional tone. A wide sky can feel like freedom, while a winding corridor can feel like searching. These places do not need to be real to affect us. While the dream lasts, they are real enough for the mind. A dream world is temporary, but temporary things can still matter. A sunset lasts only a few minutes too. Some people have dreams that feel peaceful and healing. They may dream of water, soft light, familiar voices, or gentle travel. These dreams can leave a calm trace after waking. The feeling may not last all day, but it can make morning softer. Other dreams are neutral and nearly invisible. They do their quiet work and disappear without drama. The sleeping brain does not always make memories for the waking self. Sometimes it simply moves through its own processes. This can be a comforting idea. You do not need to bring back proof that sleep was useful. The usefulness is already happening. It is happening beneath awareness, in rhythms older than language. Dreams are part of the hidden life of the brain. They show that rest is not emptiness. Rest is active in a quieter way. It is repair, sorting, softening, and release. As the night continues, the mind may open another scene. Maybe a room with pale curtains, or a road under gentle rain. Maybe a field of grass moving slowly in the dark. Maybe only color, warmth, and the feeling of being safe. Whatever appears does not need to be explained. The dream can arrive on its own and leave on its own. You can let the mind do what it knows how to do. You can let the body stay heavy and calm. And somewhere in the deep quiet of sleep, dreams can keep forming softly, like small lights appearing and fading under the surface of the night. Some dreams are remembered because they feel unusual, but many dreams are quiet and almost ordinary. The mind may dream of walking through a hallway, opening a drawer, or waiting in a familiar room. These simple scenes can pass through sleep without leaving a strong mark. Ordinary dreams remind us that the brain is not always trying to surprise us. Sometimes it is simply arranging the small pieces of everyday life. A dream about a kitchen may carry the memory of meals, family, warmth, or routine. A dream about a street may carry the feeling of direction. The objects in dreams often feel important while we are inside them. A key, a bag, a letter, or a door can seem to hold the whole story. After waking, the object may seem meaningless. But during the dream, it carried attention and feeling. This is one of the gentle differences between sleep and waking. The dreaming mind can make simple things glow with significance. There is no need to decide what anything means. You can let each image stay soft and unfinished. Some people have dreams that feel like searching. They look for a room, a person, a path, or something they cannot name. Searching dreams may reflect the brain's natural way of working with uncertainty. The mind turns the feeling of not knowing into movement through space. A person might dream of wandering through a large building. Each doorway opens into another room, and the search continues quietly. The building may not have a real plan. It may grow only as the dream needs it. Dream architecture is often flexible. A staircase can lead to a garden, and a closet can open into a train station. The brain builds space for memory and expectation. It does not need stable walls to create the feeling of being somewhere. This is why dream places can feel familiar and impossible at the same time. They are made from fragments of places once known. A dream school may hold pieces of several schools. A dream hotel may contain hallways from apartments, airports, and old memories. The sleeping mind is a patient builder. It uses whatever materials are nearby in memory. And when the dream ends, the building disappears without collapse. It simply stops being needed. If your thoughts are becoming dreamlike now, that is all right. They can drift without needing a clear shape. Dreams can also contain a sense of task. You may need to finish something, reach somewhere, or remember something important. Often, the task is unclear. The dream gives urgency, but not always instructions. This can happen because emotions are active during dreaming, while careful planning may be less organized. The feeling moves strongly even when the reason is blurry. A dream task may be as simple as finding the right room. It may also be as strange as carrying a light across water. Inside the dream, it makes sense. The mind accepts the task and moves with it. When waking comes, the task may dissolve. There is nothing to finish after all. Dreams can create purpose for a little while, then release it completely. They teach the mind how temporary a story can be. Some dreams are influenced by anticipation. If something important is coming, the brain may touch that expectation during sleep. A person may dream of travel before a trip. They may dream of a meeting, a performance, or an arrival. The dream may not predict anything. It is more likely practicing the feeling of what is ahead. The brain is always preparing. During sleep, preparation can become scenery. An upcoming journey may become a dream of airports, maps, luggage, or roads. The details may be wrong, but the emotional outline remains. This can be useful in a quiet way. The mind explores possibility without needing the real event to happen yet. There is no need to prepare for anything now. The night is already holding the next moment for you. Some dreams feel strange because they combine different emotional tones. A place can feel beautiful and sad, familiar and unknown, peaceful and lonely. Waking language often separates feelings into clear words. Dreams can hold several feelings at once. A dream beach may feel calming but also distant. A dream house may feel safe but also full of unanswered rooms. This layered feeling is common in memory too. Real places often carry more than one emotional color. The brain may use dreams to place those colors together. It lets the mind experience complexity without explaining it. Dreams are not always clear messages. Sometimes they are emotional landscapes. A landscape does not need to speak. It only needs to be felt for a while. That is why a dream sky can stay with someone for years. Not because something happened, but because the sky felt unforgettable. Some dream images are beautiful in this quiet way. A moon over water, a city with no people, a window glowing in the dark. These images may come from many memories blending together. The brain knows light, distance, color, and atmosphere. It can create beauty without planning to. It can place wonder inside a sleeping mind. You can let the wonder remain simple. No explanation is required. Dreams may also change with age. Children, teenagers, adults, and older people can all dream differently. As the brain develops, dream stories often become more complex. The number of characters, settings, and social moments may grow. In adulthood, dreams often reflect daily roles, relationships, responsibilities, and emotional patterns. The dream world follows the changing shape of life. Older adults may dream from a wide library of memories. Sleep can bring together decades of faces, places, and feelings. A dream in later life may contain a childhood home, a former workplace, and a present-day concern. Time folds gently inside the sleeping brain. This folding of time is one of the most tender qualities of dreams. The past is not gone in the same way at night. It can return as a room, a season, a voice, or a particular quality of light. The brain stores life in layers. Dreaming sometimes lets those layers touch. Some dreams may feel nostalgic, even when they are not about a real memory. The mind can create the feeling of having known something long ago. A dream town may feel like a place you used to live, though it never existed. A dream song may feel remembered, though waking life never heard it. This shows how the brain can generate the emotion of memory. It can make new things feel old and familiar. That can be peaceful. The mind is not only a record keeper, but also a maker of inner worlds. If your eyes are closed now, you can let the inner world be quiet. Nothing needs to appear on purpose. Some dreams include repetition within the dream itself. You may walk the same path again, try the same door, or repeat the same action. This may reflect the brain working through a pattern. It turns repetition into experience. The action may not resolve because the dream is not built like a problem-solving machine. It is closer to a moving field of associations. A repeated hallway may carry a repeated feeling. A repeated question may carry a thought that is not settled yet. But dreams can also change suddenly. A loop can break, a door can open, and the scene can become something else. The dream world is flexible. It can hold repetition and transformation in the same moment. In waking life, change often takes effort. In dreams, change can happen instantly. A room becomes a forest. A stranger becomes a friend. Afternoon becomes night. The dream does not pause to explain the shift. It trusts the sleeper to continue, and usually the sleeper does continue. The mind follows the new scene as if it had always been there. This gentle acceptance is part of dreaming. The brain makes a world, then believes it long enough to experience it. You can accept the quiet in the same way. Let the next breath arrive, and then the next. Dreams may sometimes become more vivid when sleep is irregular. A person who loses sleep may later experience stronger REM periods during recovery. This is sometimes called REM rebound. The brain may spend more time in REM sleep after being deprived of it. The experience can make dreams feel intense or memorable. It is another sign that sleep has its own balancing rhythms. The body tries to restore what it needs. Sleep is not random, it adjusts and responds. Still, regular rest is usually gentler. A steady rhythm can give the brain a calmer night. Dreams do not need to be vivid to be valuable. Quiet sleep can be deeply restorative, even when no dream is remembered. The The most important work of sleep often happens beneath awareness. The mind does not need to report everything it has done. Some nights are full of remembered dreams. Some nights seem empty. Both can belong to a healthy life. Sleep has many textures, and not all of them become stories. As this thought settles, the dream world can feel farther away and closer at the same time. Far away because it belongs to sleep. Close because it is made by the same mind listening now. Soon, the brain may begin its own quiet wandering. Images may gather without effort: a soft road, a window, a room with warm light, a sky slowly turning blue before morning. Nothing needs to happen there. Nothing needs to be understood. The dream can be simple. The night can be simple, and the sleeping mind can continue, calmly and patiently, making small worlds out of memory, feeling, and rest. Dreams can sometimes feel like they are made of symbols, but the brain may not be speaking in a secret code. It may be doing something simpler and softer. It may be turning memories and emotions into images, because images are the language of sleep. A bridge may appear because the mind is moving between one part of life and another. A river may appear because emotion feels like motion, but the meaning is not fixed. The same river could feel peaceful in one dream and uncertain in another. Dreams are shaped by the dreamer's own memories. A place, animal, object, or color may carry a different feeling for each person. This is why dream dictionaries can never fully explain a dream. The brain is too personal for one simple translation. A red door in one dream may feel warm and welcoming. In another, it may feel strange, important, or impossible to open. The image matters, but the feeling around it matters too. Dreams are not only pictures, but emotional atmospheres. There is no need to interpret anything now. You can let the images remain gentle and unexplained. Some dreams become memorable because they have a strong sense of place. The dream may not have much action, but the setting feels alive. A quiet house at night, a road beside the sea, or a city glowing under rain can stay in memory for years. The brain is skilled at making atmosphere. It knows how light falls, how rooms feel, and how distance changes emotion. Even if the details are incomplete, the whole scene can feel real. A few impressions are enough. A dream forest does not need every tree. It only needs the feeling of trees, depth, shadow, and air. A dream ocean does not need every wave. It only needs movement, sound, and the sense of endless water. The sleeping brain works with suggestion. It gives the mind a world that feels complete while it is being lived. This is similar to how a memory can feel complete, even when many details are missing. The brain fills silence with expectation. Dreams reveal this gently. They show how much of experience is created from within. While awake, the outside world guides the brain. During dreams, that guidance becomes softer, and the mind supplies more of the world itself. This is not an error. It is one of the brain's natural abilities. The mind is always building reality from signals, memory, and prediction. Dreams are what happens when the building continues in the dark. If you are drifting, you can let the building continue without you. The night knows how to make its own rooms. Some dreams include music. A person may hear a melody that feels complete, even if it disappears after waking. The sleeping brain can create sound without sound entering the ears. It can remember rhythm, tone, and voice from within. Musicians may dream of instruments, songs, or patterns of sound. But even people who do not make music can have musical dreams. A dream song may feel beautiful in the moment. By morning, only a small piece may remain. This fading can feel frustrating, but it is also part of the softness of dreams. They do not always come back with us. They are like music heard from another room. Close enough to move us, but difficult to hold. Dreams can also include voices. Sometimes the voice belongs to someone familiar, and sometimes it belongs to no one clearly known. The brain carries many voices in memory. It remembers tone, rhythm, emotion, and the way people speak. In dreams, those remembered patterns can become conversation. The words may not be exact, but the feeling can be strong. A dream conversation may offer comfort, confusion, humor, or longing. It may feel real because social memory is powerful. Human brains are tuned to faces and voices. Even in sleep, they keep listening for connection. This may be why dreams so often include other people. The mind is social, even when the body is alone in bed. There is nothing lonely about sleep. The brain carries a whole inner world with it. Some dreams include animals. They may be pets, wild animals, birds, insects, or creatures that do not exist. Animals in dreams can feel peaceful, playful, mysterious, or simply present. They do not need to stand for anything specific. A cat in a dream may be only a cat. A whale may be only a whale, moving slowly through deep blue water. But the feeling around the animal may matter. A gentle animal can bring calm, and a distant animal can bring wonder. The brain uses animals because they are part of human memory and imagination. We see them in life, stories, art, and childhood. Dream animals may move in ways that feel graceful and strange. They belong to both nature and imagination. A dream bird may fly through a house. A dream deer may stand quietly in a city street. The image can be impossible and still feel peaceful. Dreams do not need to ask whether the scene could happen. They only ask whether the scene can be felt. You can let the feeling be enough. The mind does not need to explain every visitor. Some dreams are influenced by temperature. Being too warm or too cold can disturb sleep and may color dream content. A warm body might dream of summer rooms, sunlight, or heavy air. A cold body might dream of snow, water, or night wind. The dream is not always literal. It simply receives a signal and turns it into atmosphere. The body and mind are never fully separate during sleep. Breathing, heartbeat, muscle relaxation, and temperature all belong to the dream's quiet background. A dream of floating may come with deep relaxation. A dream of moving slowly may come with the heaviness of the sleeping body. These connections are not always clear, but they remind us that dreaming is embodied. It happens in a living body, not in a separate place. The body rests, and the mind creates. The two continue their soft conversation. Sleep scientists can measure the body while dreams happen. They can record brain waves, eye movements, heart rate, and breathing, but the dream itself is known most directly by the person who wakes from it. The inner experience remains private. This privacy makes dream science unusual. It studies something real, but partly hidden. A dream can be measured from the outside only in traces. The full world of it belongs to the sleeper. That hiddenness is gentle. It allows dreams to remain intimate. Even in an age of instruments and screens, not everything inside the mind becomes public. Some things belong to the quiet. If you feel yourself becoming quieter too, you can let that happen. The night does not need an explanation. Some dreams may help the brain update emotional memories. An old feeling can be brought into contact with new experiences. This may allow the memory to become less sharp, less alone, or differently connected. Sleep can be a place where memories are softened by time. The process is not perfect, and it is not the same for everyone. But sleep is deeply involved in emotional health. A peaceful night does not erase the past. It may simply give the nervous system a little more room around it. Dreams may be part of that room. They let memory move instead of staying fixed. A dream might bring an old place into a new light. It might place a familiar face in a softer setting. The dream does not need to announce healing. It may only shift the feeling slightly. Small shifts matter. The brain often changes gently, not all at once. Like water smoothing stone, sleep works slowly. Night after night, the edges can become softer. There is no need to hurry that process. Rest is allowed to be slow. Some dreams seem to contain impossible knowledge. In the dream, you may simply know where to go, who someone is, or what has happened before. This kind of knowing can feel natural while asleep. The dream provides background information instantly. A stranger may be known as an old friend. A city may be known as your home. The brain creates context along with the scene. It gives the dream a past, even if that past never existed. This can make dreams feel rich and deep. They seem to contain more history than they actually show. A single doorway can feel like it has been there for years. A single road can feel like it has carried many journeys. The mind is generous with meaning during sleep. It fills the dream world with invisible history. Then waking comes, and much of that history disappears. The doorway is gone. The road is gone. And only the feeling remains. That is enough. A dream does not need to last to have mattered while it was happening. As sleep comes closer, the mind may not need full sentences anymore. It may prefer images, fragments, and quiet. A blue window, a soft field, a hallway filled with warm afternoon light, a train moving slowly past trees, a moon reflected in water, a book left open beside a bed. These are the kinds of simple images dreams know how to make. They do not need to be dramatic. The dream world can be gentle. It can be quiet, slow, and kind, and while the waking mind lets go, the sleeping brain can continue its hidden work, making meaning softly, then releasing it back into the dark. And now, the facts can begin to grow quieter. There's nothing more you need to follow closely. The dream world can stay soft, distant, and gently unfinished. Dreams do not ask to be understood all at once. They arrive in the dark, move through the sleeping mind, and fade when their work is done. Some dreams are bright and strange. Some are simple, pale, and almost forgotten before morning. Both belong to sleep. Both belong to the quiet life of the brain. Tonight, it is enough to know that the mind is still caring for itself. It is sorting, softening, remembering, and letting go. The body can rest without effort. The breath can move at its own slow pace. Somewhere beneath awareness, the brain may open a gentle scene. A room with dim light, a road under stars, a shoreline with quiet waves. Nothing needs to happen there. No story needs to be completed. The dream can be only an atmosphere, a color, a feeling, a little warmth in the dark. You can let the facts drift farther away now. They do not need to be held, repeated, or remembered. Sleep will take what it needs. The rest can dissolve. Perhaps dreams are one of the brain's softest ways of speaking to itself. Not in clear sentences, but in images, movement, memory, and mood. A door may open, a light may shift. A familiar voice may pass through the distance. Then the scene may change, as dreams always do. A hallway becomes a garden, a road becomes water, and the night continues. There's no need to question any of it. The sleeping mind knows how to move through its own quiet weather. If a dream comes tonight, it can come gently. If no dream is remembered, that is gentle too. Forgotten dreams still belong to sleep. They rise and fade like waves. No one needs to count. The mind does not need an audience for its healing. The body does not need permission to rest. You can simply be here, warm and still, while the night does what nights have always done. Outside, the world can keep turning softly. Somewhere, lights are going out in quiet rooms. Somewhere, birds are sleeping in trees. Somewhere, waves are moving under moonlight, and in countless sleeping minds, dreams are forming and fading without hurry. A child may dream of a gentle animal. A traveler may dream of a road. A tired person may dream of home. A dog may twitch its paws in sleep. A bird may carry the memory of song. All across the darkened world, living brains are resting, repairing, and wandering through private little skies. You are part of that ancient rhythm now, the rhythm of night, memory, breathing, and return. There is nothing more to prepare, nothing more to solve. The day can stay behind you, the morning can wait where it is. For now, there is only the quiet room, the slow breath, and the soft possibility of dreams. Let the mind loosen its grip on every thought. Let each image become lighter. Let every question grow dim around the edges. The science can fade into silence now. The facts can become background stars, shining softly without needing attention. Dreams may come, or they may not. Sleep is still enough. The brain can keep working quietly beneath the surface. The body can keep resting in its own deep wisdom. And you can drift, without effort, into whatever gentle darkness is waiting. There is nothing more you need to follow. There's nothing more you need to hold. The night can carry the story from here, and you can simply sleep.